Huh. All right, one post. Okay, let's pop over to Discord real quick. Hope everyone is doing swell. A little early today, so everyone can hop in. Oh my god, I got so many notifications I gotta look at. Oh, moderator only. Oh, really? Working patch was remastered. Alright. Nice. There we go. Let's close that. I'm going to open up the chat on my phone since we were having issues once again with it working. So we're just going to pull up the chat on the phone. And it'll be easy peasy. There we go. Okay. Nice. And that'll work. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the new boss that was teased by FromSoftware. Oh man, I am ready to get stepped on by this foot. And presumably another foot at some point. We'll see. But oh my god, look at that mask like being cracked and then the hair coming through one of the eyes. Like, oh, that's an omen. Oh my god, it's gonna be so sick. Let's close that. Let's close Twitter. Let's open up Dark Souls Re-Remastered as God intended. Let's see. What the hell? Okay, we're working on it. Okay. I think I've been playing on the character. Oh, restriction on your account. I am well aware. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, we're in Duke's archives. Or we weren't, but I was working on mod shit. We should probably go kill Seath while we're here. Oh, shit in my ass, dude. Oh. Am I just gonna die this quickly? That seems like that's what's gonna happen. Oh my god, I'm mid-rolling. Oh yeah, because I didn't kill the 4 kings. That's so true. These have to be some of my least favorite enemies. Why do you stagger? Oh, okay, it's probably because I don't have heavy armor on. These are the worst enemies in the fucking world. Oh my god. I'm already raging, chat. I'm already raging. Just so everyone knows, I am... Okay. That was a good start, guys. Let me put on Havel's Ring. Let me put on fucking Havel's Ring, okay? Let me do it. I'm gonna put on Havel's Ring. We're gonna be happy. And it's gonna be great. Oh shit, my ass. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on a patch too. Working on a patch for the newest version, which is 0.96. You can download now. It includes DSR shader overhaul. And you now get high resolution shadows, like you're seeing here, and less shadow more artifacts, which is pretty sick nasty. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. Yeah, these motherfuckers, like, I genuinely hate those enemies. I don't hate a lot of enemies in this game, but like that one, those I fucking hate them. I hate them so much. They've annoyed me while modding so many times. They're so, the fact that they're like staggering me, and I guess it's because I have light armor on, but oh my god, like they're so fucking annoying. I hate their attack patterns. Oh no, real interesting. So this floor is broken, but it's broken in a different way. Okay, that's weird. Hold on. Hold on. What's up, Nicola? Nicola. Sorry, that's bad. Yeah, what was I doing? What was I doing? Yes. So actually, I know what file it is. Let's crack that bad boy open. So it's actually the Chapel Floor 2 shader overhaul, pre-installed. Yes, yes. In the most recent version, it is now just included because I have DM'd with the maker of DSR shader overhaul, and they had let me know about this new version that hadn't actually been released yet. And so I had to compile it though, and they kind of walked me through that process because it wasn't really publicly available in a release format. And so once we did that, then they were like, well, you can just fork it and then just, you know, bundle it. And I was like, oh, really? Damn, okay. And yeah, so now it's just included and you don't need to do a separate shader overhaul download. What's up, Magpie? What's up? But yeah, it's really cool. You can literally just copy it over and you have shader overhaul. Now it'll just overwrite shader overhaul if you've already downloaded shader overhaul, which is fine. I have it installed to the made me very happy with this news. Yeah, it made me happy too. I was like, oh fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. I love making the installation easier for people because then they go, oh well, shit, yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's nice. Chapel Floor 2. Yeah, what did I do? Okay, yeah. So, Duke's Archives, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it for multiple reasons. I don't like it as a zone. It's Christmas but without religion. That's America for you right there. That's what our Christmas is. There's not really much religion left in that. Not to get us onto that topic, but not that I want there to be religion. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. It's fun regardless. I like it. Yeah, it's set. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. Okay. So it's really strange. Out of nowhere, the specular maps, like most specular maps in this game, let me try to pull one up real quick. I'll show you what most spec maps look like in Dark Souls Remastered. Let's pull up M19B floor. This probably won't be terribly interesting, but it's something that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't get what the fuck happened in this area. But this has always been the fucked area I hate working on. Wait, where did I... Aha. Oh. Wait. What? Shit in my ass. What the hell? So this one is a weird spec map as well. Huh. Okay, well every once in a while they decide to do a really fucking weird specular map. I don't know why. Really? Huh. Oh, that's news to me. Most spec maps are... Yeah, most spec maps are red, where they have the red channel, where all the stuff is stored. But every once in a while, apparently they just decide, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to start putting shit... Yeah, roll out from that conversation. Yeah, we'll move on from that one. I don't really have anything interesting to add there either. I don't know, my brain got started on something. Okay, let's go back to... Because it looks like the spec map is wrong. This is actually the floor in the game. Let me log back in. This is the floor in the game that had issues. The expression "shit in my ass" is something I'm going to use from now on. Yeah, so... Oh, wait, so this is another one where, yeah, you reload the game, it fixes the issue. Yeah, I don't know why that is. But now it just is different. Before it looked different when it was had the glitch. And so now it's just like the inner edges of the tiles. Okay, well, let me just double check. So a good thing to do is I have my unmodded Dark Souls Remastered over here. Looks like toilet. Yeah, I've never liked this texture. I don't like it originally. I don't like my original upscale of it. Then I smoothed it out a little bit because it was overly noisy. I've just genuinely never liked this texture. And I haven't had good luck replacing it, to be honest. Okay, so we have M17 Chapel Floor. Let's crack open the different ones here. So 2N, 2S, and we'll crack open that as well. And let's just make sure we have the compression exactly correct as whatever the unmodded game wants. That's the key. And every once in a while, they're fucking weird. I think this is one of them. Yeah, so this is this normal map. For whatever reason, this normal map is set to BC7. But here's what's even more interesting about it. I don't know if this is interesting, but it's interesting to me at least. So the weird thing is, because I actually opened up a different, whenever you open up the witchy file here, it'll show you the format. And I know Magpie is going to be like, oh, hell yeah, I know this. The actual format is what the actual DDS compression, that's what you tell the game what it can be, right? And so 36 is your standard, at least from what I've seen, the BC5 compression for normal maps, right, that DSR uses. And this one is, for whatever reason, saved as BC7 in the unmodded game. I don't know why, but it is, even though the flags are the same when you unpacked it with Witchy. So, like, why is that? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I genuinely couldn't tell you. And so that's what it was stored as when it was still having that glitch. So it's, I believe I have it now on my side saved as BC5U. So what's up, Lord Denning? Let's check the spec map real quick. Why do I have that saved? Oh, yeah, that's why. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think this should fix it, because this is what was happening with the spec map. Let's just go back to what the original one was, and not like what all other spec maps in the game look like, because reasons, essentially. So let's just go back to that, and I think that'll stop it from popping up in the future. Also, the new version that came out yesterday included all the things you've seen on stream. This floor in 9999. Really? Is it pulling a separate one? Because they're in the actual texture file as well. Oh, yeah. They just... This is so weird. Yeah, why are they randomly... Okay, so there is a spec map in here as well. Okay, well now luckily it's the same spec map. But you do wonder why they're using it twice. Because they have the original, this same spec map. They have this exact same one in the other TPF file. Okay, that's fucking weird, but sure. Ooh. Oh, here's a spec map for this. Oh yeah, that's a cool spec map. Interesting. That's unlike one I've seen in the game thus far. Duke's Archives has some serious weird shit going on. It's always been busted as fuck. I hate this area. They have spec maps that completely operate on different parameters than other spec maps in the game. Of any other zone. I don't know why they suddenly moved over to what essentially looks like a roughness map. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I genuinely have no fucking idea. They just were like, and the spec maps in this area will function differently than the other areas. I don't know why. Yeah. Maybe it's because they wanted it to have, I guess maybe they actually intended for it to have transparency, therefore they were forced into using BC7. I don't know. I genuinely don't. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have enemy AI. I turned off. That's right. I got really used to like my modding. Oh, I can't stab you in the ass. That's because you have the special stuff. Yeah, I didn't kill you last time. That's right. I didn't have to. Hey, bitch ass. Okay. Oh, bitch ass. I got good damage on this thing. I do have the very large ember, right? I think so. You can also find wall spec in M18, but PBR. Yeah, the metalness. Yeah. Which is weird because you look at it and you're like, well, that doesn't look any different. They just put metalness in the name, which I'm like, does that... And I remember like changing that because they used that on one wall in M10. In Undead Burg, they use metalness on the M1001 wall 20 underscore metalness underscore S. And if you undo that, it doesn't change anything. So you're kind of like, what is the metalness? Why are you guys naming it like this? Like a PBR related thing? It's strange. I guess, like Duke's Archives, they may have gotten there. Oh man, look at this UV mapping. Yeah, I hate this floor texture. Oh, also, so here's a fun fact. I am unaware as to why this floor texture refuses to have any specularity on it. The MTD that it's using, it has specularity. That's not a problem. It's using a one similar to other surfaces, identical. The spec map is identical to other ones that are showing specularity. So why? Why does the floor not have specular? Oh, actually it does. Oh, hold on. Well, it does have a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. But it only has it near the point light that's being made by the bonfire. Huh. Okay. And yet it looks very similar to the spec map for these stairs. And the stairs are obviously shinier and from different angles. It's odd. I might need to switch out or separate the RGB channels just to look versus just looking at the overall texture, you know. Man, look at those high-res shadows, though. Come on. They look so fucking good. Holy shit. Look at that specular. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I need to call the elevator up. Yeah, it's kind of framey in here. Oh, also I ended up reverting the normal map on these, on the walls in Duke's Archives. Because the normal map that they had originally was better than the normal map I was using. But it's only me going back that I found that. I was like, oh shit, they were just doing it better. Nice. Let me pause this. Yeah, stop rendering that shit. Please and thank you. Stupid. I guess we'll close that. Try to close what I can. So I'm not demolishing my computer. Oh, let me close. But still the shadow lines exist. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, we're not going to wholly, like 100% fix that. Do you typically side by side with prepare to die edition as you go? Not like 100% as I go. I tend to like do that at a certain point and then focus on that at one point in time and work on the zone on its own other parts of it. But if I'm messing with the overall like look and color and feel of it, then yes. But I still actually haven't done that with Duke's Archives yet. Duke's Archives, I'm more okay to kind of freeball it a little bit, which sounds bad, but like, because this zone sucks ass, and the unmodded form of it was busted as shit, and just awful, and I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to that. With all specularness, are you worried about too many surfaces looking shiny or moist? Yeah, I mean, not really. I think some people will always dislike that, but like, sometimes they literally are moist. Sometimes they are wet. Sometimes they literally are meant to look that way. It also doesn't mean that they are wet. Like, there is stone that has that actual appearance of being very specularness. I just think some people are going to not like that, right? And that's fair. Like, they are not required to like it. Now, I have been going through some zones and undoing some of that, where basically I've learned better to lower the overall spec. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I gotta shut the fuck up for a second. I still haven't upgraded my flask again. That sucks. That's dookie. That's real dookie. We don't like that. Shit. Oh my god. It's not helping that my weapon is like fucking slow as shit. I would actually much prefer that it be faster. Have you ever eaten sweet potatoes? Yeah. Probably. I think. Those floorboards look sick. Yeah, they do, honestly. Yeah, they got a nice little specular to them. A little higher resolution, I think, would be better. I might look at the normal map for that. I gotta make sure the chat on my phone doesn't, like, go away. It's actually really annoying. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Let me close out here for a second. I want it to stay up on my phone. Ah, there we go. That should work. They are the orange ones. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're kind of... I used to shop for people through... if you guys have ever heard of Shipped. It's like Instacart. Yeah, I shop for a lot of sweet potatoes for people. Let's kill this jabroni. What's your deal? What's your big deal? Oh, shit. Okay. Suck on. Oh, dude, he got so shit on. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, we got one more guy to... Dude, this area... I hate this area. I so fucking hate this area. It's one of my least favorite. As you know, I've talked about a lot. The second half of this game is vastly less fun than the first half. What alternate weapons do I have? I do have a Claymore +2. It's a lot less damage, though, but the Claymore is just so good, though. It's so good. I can warp, but I need to warp to... Or no, I need to get the bonfire in Duke's Archives first, because then I can warp there. Because I don't think I have that bonfire yet. Or no, I might. Oh my god, I fucking did a WWE move on your bitch ass. Ridiculous. Also, hey everyone, how's it going? Hope your day is going swell thus far. Mine is going swell. It's a great Friday. I'm happy to be streaming. Big fan. Yeah, bitch ass. Here you'll see the benefit of me not having shadow casting turned on for this level for most all of the map pieces. The thing that you lose when you do that is that you actually lose all the shadows on these objects and the player, because then the outside walls are shadow casting. And the only shadows that work in this game are sun shadows. So there's no like internal or like point light or inside point light shadow casting. There's just not. It's impossible. In this engine, at least, at the whatever level it's currently operating on. Like, that's just not something it does. All of these shadows are actually being cast by the outside sun that obviously shouldn't be able to reach in here at all. But that's how they would trick the game engine into allowing these shadows, even though you can tell they all have one perspective, which is based on whatever the shadow ID is set in the collision. So they have X and Y coordinates for them. And it's not perfect, but I get why they did it. It does make a lot of sense. That's why you'll see in Undead Burg, you don't get that. But see, here you can see their shadow through... I think they're on the upper level. Yeah, you can see their shadow is going through the map pieces here, which is hilarious, and I love it. It's very Morrowind coded, which is hilarious. Uh, Dude, YouTube sucks ass. Like, it literally is not updating the chat as I have it fucking open on my phone, so I have to like reopen it. Would implementing blood splatter be difficult? Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know how to do that. So, Prepare to Die Edition 1.0 Firelink Shrine has warm color palette. Not Prepare to Die Edition, just DS. How do you fix floor? Where's blue blob? So I didn't actually switch the cube map for this area. There still is that blueness. It's just harder to see. Yeah, it's at a certain angle that you're not actually seeing that much. So I think it's the light ID that I'm using. I think it has specular coordinates that are different than the default one. And so you'll see it's only visible from this angle, but when you're looking at it from this angle, you don't really see it. So it ends up kind of being a happy accident to where it's there if you really want to look for it. But also floating book. You love to see it. Oh my god, it's FromSoftware. That's true. Thomas Warhammer, what is up? What's happening? I'm going to get better posture. I need to remember I can be farther away from the mic and not like fucking ruin things, but I'm always like, ugh, and don't want to do that. I count 7 books. Nice. Yeah, there's always, yeah, this game definitely has like break object issues where you'll like sit down at the bonfire and they'll still be here broken, but you can walk through them. It's ooh, normal's a little rough on that one. Oh, dude, I genuinely fucking hate these enemies. They are one of my absolute least favorite parts of this game. I hate them. They hit harder than I think they should. Okay. Okay, that was a big fucking okay. 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 Oh, also, you'll notice I fixed the bug of the elevator here being blue. Yeah, that was just a fuck up on my part. So, that's fixed, which is nice. That's not in the current release, but I'll put a patch out today that has a bunch of like draw param changes, so it's a lot, it'll be really easy to download. We jebbing it up? I mean, I don't know what jebbing is, but I'm going to assume probably, yeah. We're probably jebbing. Am I jebbing? Maybe. I think that's fair to say. Maybe. And then it'll end up being a really problematic thing, but that's fine. Yeah, this room looks better. It's a little dark, but... Yeah, the normal map on this wall... Oh, yeah, their normal map was much better than mine. Mine was adding a lot of detail, but like it was too much detail, and it actually ended up ruining it, so I went back to the original. Although Trivia showed me how to bring them up in... I mean, I knew how to bring them up in Photoshop, but she showed... No fucking way did you just parry me. That is literally the most disrespectful anyone has ever been towards me. You have a favorite movie? Did you see my message? The player's lantern attached to 203 dummy. Wait, what? Really? Is attached to 203 dummy and player's skeleton. Oh, you mean like the Demon Souls lantern kind of thing? Like there's actually a spot for... Or do you mean like the player lantern, that's the origin point for it? Is where it's attached to the dummy on the player skeleton? I can see that being true. Do I have a favorite movie? I mean, I think my gut reaction is normally like the first one I think of, and I do like the Dark Knight. I think that's a great movie. The new Batman was awesome with Robert Pattinson. That's fucking sick. I think it's like, I don't think Robert Pattinson's the best Bruce Wayne. I don't know. His Batman was pretty fucking great. That was a great. Oh shit! Nice. Fucking shit my ass. Damn. Fucking. Oh my god. Oh, I absolutely clutched that. I clutched the shit out of it. Oh, also somebody was saying the MTD on the Golem was wrong. Yeah. Unfortunately, those guys are very dependent on the area that they are in. So if the area that they're in doesn't have their specular cranked way fucking up, then they don't look as specularness. But then the problem is they're in multiple different areas. So if you alter their textures to be more reflective, the problem is it will then make them look weird in certain areas and look better in some areas. I haven't quite figured that part out, because also the thing that handles their specularity is the same thing that affects the player's specularity. So it's one where you're constantly being torn between shit. Also, what the fuck is this shadow? What the hell? It's a moving something. Adam West is best Batman. I've only seen clips of the Adam West Batman show, but I guess it was supposed to be campy, but it's not really my style. I predicted Dark Knight depending on how much you like shadows and dark environment. That's true. I am a big fan. Also, I'm a big Nolan fan. He's one of the few directors I'll actually like make the trek to go see their movies, even if like the subject matter doesn't jump out at me. Like Oppenheimer was fucking awesome. Dunkirk, Inception, like just so good. In DSR, it rotates with the character and when you roll. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I could see that. They try to, because I know the other games will have the, like in DS2, we actually had to go into the player light param. They actually had a separate param for the player light. DS2 has a goddamn fucking param for everything. It's actually nuts how many params are in Dark Souls 2. It's the only game that's like that. Because Dark Souls 1, it's like a quick little one sheet. You're done with your params. Yeah, Christopher Nolan really is. Like, he's just unbelievable. He's unbelievably good. And also, like, humble and nice. And that's kind of nice to see. He's not a shithead. It's kind of cool to see someone really fucking talented, but not fucking awful about it. You ever seen Twin Peaks? No, I haven't, but that's like the David Lynch is the creator of that, right? The really weird old guy with the hair. That's the most accurate description I can give of him. I've always wanted to watch it because it just sounds really like quirky and cool. Yeah, it took him a while to win an Oscar, which is really weird because, like, dude, he's been amazing for like a long time. I mean, not that the awards like have to have any real meaning, right? Because who gives a shit? But it's also like, I don't know, man. He's one of your best. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. He's one of the weird ones that he's very incredibly talented and makes these really like just amazing films that also end up being blockbusters. He has this weird crossover that, like, normally you're used to like these big blockbuster films being like the Transformers films or something, and they sell a lot of tickets, but you know, they're not that good as far as like Oscar bait, right? Well, yeah, and they did the recent season of Twin Peaks, right, within the last like 5 years or whatever, right? I thought that was cool. Also, I like the main guy that's in it. He's really cool. All the homies like him. Man, I do good damage for like just a plus 10 weapon though. Hey. Oh my god, I caught him with the edge of that? Holy shit. Okay. Alright, let me get my stamina. I can get him. Oh, what happened to him? Like, I hit him, but I think he like flew upward. Okay, we had some weird shadow related shit going on there. The lights on the walls have emission material. Oh, really? They have an MTD that is specifically set for them. And then I obviously placed point lights on each one of them manually. But yes, they do have an actual like emissive nature to their thing. Unfortunately, they didn't have like a point light attached to it. Or an SFX. They didn't have an SFX tied to it, which would be their other way to do illumination, which is how they did it in New Londo. Those blue torches didn't have any point lights, they just had an SFX, which built in illumination. I don't really know why they would sometimes bundle in illumination and sometimes not. I mean, I think there's more flexibility in not bundling in the illumination, because then you can handle the point light separately. Personally, I find it a little bit more. The cutscene was great with the dark environment. Yeah, it was a little bit darker. I'll admit I haven't updated the cutscene like params at all, so they're probably just fucked, realistically. Yeah, third season came out 25 years after the original. That's what I thought. I remember hearing about that. I was like, that's fucking wild, but alright. Okay. Alright, fucking Bloodborne beta enemies. I get you. I get you, Miyazaki. Did everyone see the new boss that they showed off? Presumably boss for the Elden Ring DLC. It looked very cool, as we all figured it would. I'm in. I've been in the whole time, but now I'm like double in. Actually, no, I could never be more in than I already was. We all know I was... Oh my, I'm one-shotting these motherfuckers? Wow, alright. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, rang the bell in the church. Yeah, that one is better now. Here's the funny thing. I sort of half broke the Firelink arrival cutscene again, and I don't know why. I just genuinely don't know how I broke it. Like, it still works mostly fine, but like now there's some discolored objects again. Like, that was a bug I fixed like 3 months ago. So I'm just kind of like, dude, I don't fucking know. I don't have a goddamn idea of... Oh, fuck me. I am noticing the... I think the param here is incorrect. Because we're too dark. Just a smidge. Because when I back away, I think we're too dark. Now we are... It is kind of cool to get lit by the point light. But I think it's a little too dark in here. So let me kill this jabroni. Yeah, bitch ass. There were some torches casting shadows. Oh no. No casting shadows, sadly. That is unfortunately impossible. And this engine, it can do sun shadows. That seems to be the only thing. Yeah, let's crack open DS Map Studio real quick, because I think it's a little dark in there. I don't know. Seems a little dark. Yeah, let's keep that open, and then, well, let's actually do Prepare to Die Edition Remastered. You can delete 203 dummy to test. Oh, you mean for the... Well, I guess that's the thing of like... I think it works though, right? Like, why would we want to delete it? I guess is my question. What would be the potential benefit to deleting 203? Let's see. So 207, or no, that's not 207. What am I talking about? Soul Struct. Okay, yes, yeah. I'm gonna open my window, and you guys let me know if you can hear the bugs. Move it in another position. I mean, yeah, if I more centrally, or I can move it behind the player, because that's what you're always looking at anyway. That's true. Yeah, let's go into the big Thunderdome here. Goddamn cicadas, could you guys shut the fuck up? It's hot in my room. And, I wanted air coming in. Because if I'm talking the whole time, it's a lot of hot air. Literally and figuratively. Collision 21. Oh, it's a light ID of 12. Well, is it? I need to double check that. It may not be that. Let's check. Collision 21. Oh, it is 12. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So let's go to M17 12. And it's set at 130. Yeah, we start hearing noise, but not so loud. Okay. Yeah, let me know if it's awful. Yeah, let me bump that up to match the specular. That might help. Oh, wow. Wait, what the fuck? Why is that set so weirdly? Okay, well, now that I know it's correct, let me go back to DSR. What's DSR? Unmodded version. What's it got going on? So let's go in here. Yeah, okay, so it's set at 55. That is probably part of the problem here. Yeah. A2 and then 000, 255. They were using 150 and 260. What? Okay, well that's kind of weird, but I'll roll with it. So I usually like to keep the specular and the actual diff equal on the end settings because this is actually, I'm changing the light bank entry for the players and enemies, how bright they are. And yeah, they had it a little low here. Okay, so let's fucking see what happens. Let's see if it's good. Yesterday I installed your mod and opened it from the bat file and it didn't open. Huh. Well, so I guess my question is, where do you have Dark Souls Remastered installed? Because I do need to, now that it's bundled, I need to add instructions, well, not instructions, but something specifically mentioning that for it to correctly work, at least how intended, is that it is installed in C, program files, x86, and Steam apps, common, and then the folder Dark Souls Remastered. And you copy straight into that. I've heard that if people have it installed on their D drive, it doesn't work because it doesn't seem to understand where the exe is. So I would try that. Make sure it's installed in that folder on your C drive. And I think that should be fine because that's how I have it installed. You'll see it right here. So C, program files, x86, Steam apps, common, Dark Souls Remastered, and then you have the mod engine 2, which is where the bat file is inside. And then if you actually open up the bat file, shit, where's open with? What the fuck? Oh, that's weird. Windows, what are you doing? Okay. I guess because it's .bat, they're like, well, fuck you. You're not going to be able to open it. I just want to open it in Notepad. That's it. Ugh, it's so stupid. Oh, edit. Oh, okay. Edit with Notepad+. Well, sure. Oh, maybe I have to do edit. Yeah, interestingly, there's not really much in here. It's just this dash mod engine 2 launcher and then config. Yeah, okay, so maybe not. Who knows? And then in the config, it just goes external DLLs. So I don't. It's something to do with mod engine. Yeah, put it on your C drive, and then also I would just recommend putting it on an SSD in general. Not that it can't run on an HDD, but like with all the increased textures, I would definitely recommend it on something that can load them quicker. But It should still be fine, I think, on a hard drive. Since obviously when it came out, I mean, and not to mention like the overall like load of meshes is not, it's not crazy or anything. Wow, that texture is kind of shitty. That's nasty. Wait, I don't think it did anything for the... Did I not apply it? I'm pretty sure I applied it. How did that not change anything? What the fuck is going on there? I checked and it's light ID of 12. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm in M17 Light Bank. I'm on 12. I have updated it. What do we got going here? Game, I have required you to do what I'm asking of you. The other thing is I'll check the tone map settings. I might have them set to be dog shit currently. I do not know. Or I have them set to Prepare to Die edition, and those values do not work very well. Honestly, bro, I like most of your work. I have a big trust in you and how you think and change things, not forgetting it's for a game that we love and absolutely adore. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do put a lot of effort into that. I try not to just change things for changing things' sake. I definitely try to consider that, you know? Oh, I guess I just didn't apply it, because now the characters are a little bit brighter. The floor texture, though, is disgusto el barfo. Look at that texture. That's nasty. The only thing that I didn't like was in DS3 where you toned down the blue color or almost totally removed it. We all know that colors play a big factor. Felt empty in some way when you did that. Also totally removing the player lantern. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, so part of that is my reverence for the Souls games varies, admittedly. I admit I do not have like super strong fond protection, if that makes any sense, over DS3. I just don't. Maybe in time that'll grow, but I just genuinely don't have any warm, like, fuzzy feelings towards DS3. And it's hard to 100% explain why that is. It just kind of is a gut thing that I just don't. DS1 and 2, I do. DS3, I kind of see and I go, yeah, I see what they were going for. And I like the game, and I think it's amazing, and I love playing through it. There's something about DS3, the more time I've like chewed on it and like thought about it, I'm just like, yeah, I don't have some big passion for Dark Souls 3. Unfortunately. And so I'm just kind of... I've noticed that when I start to like try to work on Dark Souls 3, I kind of just lose steam very quickly. Because I'm just like... I'm not really passionate about those areas, unfortunately. Let's see what we can find up in this biatch. Excuse my French. I need to look at this floor texture because it looks like dog shit in game. So now I'm wondering, is it just not loading the upscaled version? Because there's something going on. It doesn't look great. It looks fucking awful. So we're gonna check it here. Viewer highlight. Aha. Okay. Oh, they have bump mapping turned off. Look at that. Okay, so here's a great example. FromSoft literally, for whatever reason, I mean, and QLock as well, they literally have these surfaces all next to each other, but for some reason, they turned off bump mapping on one of them. So the normal map's not even being used. For reasons. I don't know. So I just add a B and then there you go. So it's 1700 floor 03. Alrighty. Well, let's log back in. Well, yeah, now we have bump mapping, so that's nice. That's an improvement. The specular seems a little bit high, though, because it's kind of like showing the outlines of it at all times. But it's really the albedo texture that seems particularly dog shitty. So that's Dark Souls Remastered Old, and then here's the new one. Let me reload my chat just to be sure, because apparently I can't trust YouTube to update my chat. Yeah, here you go. On your Discord server, I met a famous Russian streamer. Your moderator banned him from the server 6 months ago. Oh, he may have said something anti-LGBT or something, which I have been very clear in the rules. There's someone who got banned like a few months ago that they were like, oh, I mean, yeah, I did kind of shit on gay people or something. And I was like, yeah, well, that's not cool. We don't accept that. Like, I've told those people they can fuck off. And he was like, yeah, but what if I, like, can I rejoin, though? If I just say that I don't think that anymore? And I was like, well, but you've already said that. So, like, I don't need those people here. There's other servers you can go to. I'm not the server for you if you think you can shit on gay people and trans people. Or that sort of mindset for me just doesn't work. So I am not a free speech haven, you know? That's kind of like, if you want that, you go somewhere else, dog. Because it ain't my place. It ain't my Discord server. You can go to someone else's. It may have been something with that. And I know that's not going to make everyone happy, but like, I just don't have any tolerance for that, you know? I want people to feel welcome. And I know they're going to say, yeah, but you're not making me feel welcome. And I was like, yeah, but that's because you're actively making other people feel unwelcome for no good reason. And like some of the people, they had like you go to their Twitter bios and they had like Nazi related stuff and like anti-women. And I was like, okay, all right. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Okay. M17. Oh, okay. So I'm one off. Yeah, floor 03. Here we go. So we have floor 03. Let me just delete these and then I'm just going to reopen them on their own. Let's see. Let's open the spec map too. Let's open all of the above. Oh, interesting. I used to have a higher quality one. Oh, really? And I backed off of it. Really? Let's take a look. What are we working with here? So I have upscaled this, but I feel like it might not be using this texture. So a good way of actually telling if that is happening or not is when you load it up in actual Blender, or not Blender Soulstruct, in Map Studio. This will display the texture correctly. And if it doesn't match this in game, then you know the game is actually just not loading the high quality asset. Which, looking at this, I do think it's not loading that high quality asset. So that's the first thing to try. I think it's not loading this floor. Shit, there's already a floor 00? Fuck. Okay, what's the high end? Floor 06, can I do that? Fuck yes, I can. Ring City is my favorite area in DS3. In fact, it was the best DLC I've ever experienced. Yeah, Ring City DLC is great. I think my one criticism of the Ring City DLC, because I love it and I love the end of it, and the Gale fight is my favorite Souls boss of all time. I have a lot of love for that. Unfortunately, I think they put all of the annoying enemies that have ever existed in one DLC. That's kind of my one... That's my one criticism, is like, dude, you have fucking put so many annoying enemies in one DLC. It's crazy. And I thought they went a little too crazy with that. I've tested the 9.6 version, and it looks stunning with the new shadows already. Hell yeah, Carlo. Happy to see people. I wanted to put them out as fast as possible. That's why I was happy when Altimore was like, you can bundle it with your mod. Don't worry about it. And I was like, well, that's sick as hell, because I wanted to get the new DLL out there that had the higher res shadows, because it was a game changer. Yeah, okay. So let's do something. Let's test something out here. Let's copy our M1700 Floor 03, and we will make Floor 06 a brand new texture that is not a new texture at all. Speaking of annoying enemies, I hate DS2 enemies in all DLCs. I will admit, every single Dark Souls 2 DLC, of which I love, I do love their DLCs, they all have incredibly annoying enemies. Very true. And that is the big criticism of that, is that I think Dark Souls 2, I think, has less or more of an excuse as to why they did it. Because Dark Souls 2, the mechanics and the way of how slow your character is means that they were limited in how the enemies could operate. Because if the enemies were too good, you'd have no chance. So I feel like they had to just make them annoying versus other options of making them more difficult. And so they just decided to make them fucking annoying and have a lot of them. And I really dislike that. So Dark Souls 3, I think it was like, y'all had more options instead of Ring City felt like... Actually, Ring City felt a little Dark Souls 2 style, which makes sense considering there's some Dark Souls 2 lore. And then Earthen Peak or Harvest Valley is kind of in the Ring City portion. And that's kind of the point. But it felt like it had DS2 energy, but not the good DS2 energy. It had the, let's put a lot of enemies and let's make them really annoying. That's kind of what some of the Ring City felt like for me, but obviously so much of it was made up for with the Gale boss fight, personally. And I like the Demon Prince. It's pretty sick, too. Had a blast with my run this time of some bugs overall. Yeah, I've already fixed more bugs that's in a patch coming out probably today or tomorrow. Currently doing a playthrough of DS2 with your mods. It's a breath of fresh air. Oh, thank you, DJ or D Jedi. Nice. Yeah, Dark Souls 2, I've said this a lot. I think Dark Souls 3 is a better game than Dark Souls 2. However, I enjoy being in Dark Souls 2 a lot more than I enjoy being in Dark Souls 3. And now part of that is that Dark Souls 3 is meant to be and feel oppressive. And I get that. But like, I don't like the vibes. There's something about Dark Souls 1 that it feels like coming home, right? And I like being in the world. Dark Souls 3 is stressful. Intentionally, it brought a lot of Bloodborne energy, but I don't know, it just feels stressful for me. The Demon Prince, that was fucking epic as shit. That was so sick dropping into it. Like, they were popping off so much in that DLC. It was crazy. As a modding layperson, is budget / resources / capacity the reason From doesn't make their games as pretty as you make them? I mean, I would say, yeah. I mean, I think they are just not terribly interested in the technical nitty gritty as far as like texture quality or visual, just in general. I think their North Star is always art direction. And I think Elden Ring is easily one of the most beautiful games that's ever been created. But on a technical level, yeah, there's shortcomings, obviously. They've always just never focused on that. And so I think they've gotten so much better with Sekiro and Elden Ring. Their tech is much better. Their workflow is so much better. They've done so much work to fix a lot of their bugs and quality. And I think it shows. The games I like working on the most is DS1 and DS2, and those were during their period of like they were cranking hard, which sounds bad, to put these games out and work on all of the games all at the same time. You had 2014 was Dark Souls 2, 2015 was Bloodborne, 2016 was DS3, and in between that you had DLC for each one of them. And 3 DLCs for DS2, and then 2 for DS3, and then 1 for Bloodborne. You were back-to-back, wall-to-wall, developing shit. And it turns out when you do that, you have a fuckload of bugs and mesh holes, and it was kind of a mess. And so that's kind of the biggest thing, is it was a fucking mess. And then Sekiro was a huge step up because they actually took a break. There was actually a little bit of gap period there where they could reset and upgrade their tech and not continue the mistakes. But also, I think I think we give them slack on a lot of that because that's just kind of what they're known for, and they reuse animations, they reuse AI, they reuse so many things in their games, and it's not because they're lazy. It's usually because that's just fucking smart. Like even yesterday when I was watching I was watching Kai Cenat go up against Godfrey, and then Horolu. He had one of the katanas, and I noticed the little weapon art thing you can do with it where you stab yourself. They literally copied that 1-to-1 from Dark Souls 2 for Sir Alan's weapon. It's the same animation. 100%. And I love that. They literally are like, well, why would we remake that? It looks sick as hell. Let's reuse that. And they just fucking reuse that animation. That's so cool. Do your mods work on pirated copies? I don't know, actually. To be honest with you, I don't know. I would assume so. Depends on how they're cracked open, I guess. Like Dark Souls Remastered is probably the easiest one that it would work with because it's not even like you don't even have to unpack Dark Souls Remastered. It's just unpacked by default, which is fucking weird, but that's just how they did it. So I don't know. But I would assume so, yeah. Let me reopen my fucking chat. It's bonkers to be how much From reuses assets and animations. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. That's actually what Elden Ring is it's literally them going through the parts bin of all their previous games and reusing everything that they wanted to reuse. It's the culmination, and that's because it mirrors that it is literally the culmination of all their game design from Demon's Souls and on. I mean, not to say that there's no influence from their prior games, but like that, making the Souls genre, they're literally reusing assets from that. And it's so smart, you know? And I know they'll get shit for it, but it just makes an absolute ton of sense. There's my chat. It also means that their output is greater than a lot of other studios. I probably need to make a video about that because I think it's actually a really interesting game dev aspect that actual game developers could talk about more than me. But Josh Sawyer, who was the director of Fallout New Vegas, among other things, Pillars of Eternity, and whatnot, he was actually talking about that at some point months ago where he was like, yeah, they reuse shit, and that's because it's smart. He's like, I'm not going to tell an animator to, hey, go work on a new door animation. He's like, we already had one that was amazing 10 years ago, and it's still amazing. Why the fuck am I... use that? And so he was just making the point that, like, people are going to try to shit on that for FromSoftware, but, like, that's actually smart development. You shouldn't be redoing all your animations, all your... because they all have a very similar lineage between their different games. And, you know, maybe they're blessed with that versus other studios. But, and not to say other studios don't reuse tech. Obviously they do. But none to the level of, like, FromSoftware. They use chess model from Kingsfield 1. Yeah, that's true. I got to bring in Kingsfield. Kingsfield, obviously, there's a lot of inspiration. There's so many things they took from Kingsfield. Honestly, yeah, FromSoftware has been on a run that I don't think we've ever really seen, and they're still on it, and we don't even know the peak of it yet, but they are on just an unbelievable run of a studio from relative obscurity to just, yeah, Old Lady in Red. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, Kingsfield stuff that re-emerged in the Dark Souls series and just the Soulsborne in general, which is awesome. they reuse a lot of concepts and reoccurring themes. It's so cool. But yeah, they're to see one of the most popular streamers, if not the most popular streamer on the planet, and having 200,000 people watch them play Elden Ring and just absolutely go batshit bonkers for it. And like that alone created a shit ton of new FromSoftware fans. Easily. Like I'm not even a Kai Cenat viewer ever. I don't watch him at all. But like his dedication to play that game, I got to give respect for that. Dying to Melania 500 times and fighting her for literal 24 hours in a row. That's pretty metal. That's pretty crazy. I have to give props for that. That's nutty. And that's your first Souls game? Come on. That's fucking awesome. That's just good for the Souls series. Like you're hitting a demographic that may never have played a Dark Souls game, doesn't know about them other than like hearing of the game, but like I think it was just that's monumental. Like that's the most mainstream I think they could ever get. And that's sick as hell. Is this the one where I repacked? Yes, Floor 06, that's right. So let's repack this, because I think it's not using the correct upgraded texture. But this is the test. So now we're going to tell it to use M1700 Floor 06. We're going to see, does it get better? It very well may not. Yeah, okay, so now I turned it to using Floor 06. So let us see what happens. Strong Capper Demon vibes from... Oh, Omen Killers are 1000% the Capper Demon. Yep. Yeah, there's no doubt there, 100%. It's so cool. Yeah, they reuse so many. And obviously, we know that they did that to the Asylum Demon. He's the Erd Tree avatar, right? And, oh, really? Okay, so actually the texture just looks bad. Okay, well, hold on. Let's go up to 4K then. Let's go up to goddamn 4K. Now that we know it's not that problem, seemingly, let's, it must be on the surface area that it's being used on. Even at 2K resolution, it's not enough. Let's see if we make a difference. Or maybe it's like a super hard-coded surface, and even my method didn't work. We're about to find out real quickly here. I have had to go to 4K on certain surfaces, so I'm not like against doing that. There are certain use cases where going to 4K can actually benefit this. Okay, let's turn on the auto settings. And let's see, do we get a good result? Are we resolving a decent chunk of extra detail at 4K? Yes, it looks like we are. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that extra crunchiness. Oh, it's so good. Yes. Look at that. Okay, we're probably going to upgrade the normal map as well while we're here. We're going to look at that normal map because I don't think it's actually that good. A lot of their normal maps were great, but this one I think was one of the few that was not great. And if we base it on a 4K albedo, we might be in business. That's all I'm saying. Let's check it out. I already had a higher resolution one made. I should probably unpack that just to be sure. First, we will save this. Okay. It already exists. Yes, I agree. I think it does too. Okay, please save that. Thank you. All right, let's pack that bitch up. And then let's go back to our 3 here. And save this new one as that. So then it also gets the benefit for any area that I have not told it to use 6. Okay, let's repack 3. Okay. Okay. Let's open that. We have now resaved that. Let's see, at least did our upscaling of the albedo texture make a goddamn difference? Not really. It still looks like really bad. I don't really know why. It doesn't even look like a... Yeah, what the... Yeah, it actually just looks really disgusting. Huh. Well, that... It's almost like they're putting some sort of... Okay, well, yeah, hold on. Let me... let's open up our other texture here. Oh, yeah, so that's the specular they're using. Which, I'm assuming this might be the dog shit looking thing. Interesting. Okay. What if... Hear me out. Actually, what's the normal map looking like? Oh, actually, shit, that's a good normal map. Never mind, that's a good normal map. We like that normal map. Although, I actually have had some luck upscaling the normal map directly instead of like generating a new one, which is commonly what I do. I've actually had luck just upscaling. It's been pretty sick. It's been kind of a time saver, to be honest. Now I know there's some chainer, that program, there's a specific like different methods of upscaling different normal maps directly, but a lot of them were based on BC7 or like different, but I have BC5 ones, so it's a little bit more complicated to upscale them. So upscaling directly surprisingly has had decent results where you don't want to go too far. So I usually like turn off all of the additional processing to just use like the default models to try to do as little work on the texture as possible. And you still get kind of a nice little boost to clarity without having to generate. And also you can see it's getting rid of like the little artifacting. It's surprisingly effective. So I'm a little curious if we run that. Let's do that. Save that. And then we save it as BC5. Linear unsigned ATI2 for all the kids at home that would like to save normal maps in DSR. You must use BC5. Linear unsigned ATI2. Very specific. If you do not use that one, it will not work. And they will absolutely be shitty. So, well, they'll actually just look like glitchy in-game. Okay, so... I think that looks... That kind of looks better. It's weird. I think it's got to be the specular map. I think the spec map is being real fucky. So let's alter the spec map here because I think it's pretty disgusting. I think it's overlaying some real shit here. So if I just... Let's try this. Let's say I just do that. It should be BC7. Yes, it is BC7. So if I save this as BC7, I basically get rid of all the detail from it. I'm curious. What happens to it? So upscaling that is unlikely. I don't know. That, with all the alpha, we'll see. Well, I need to also... I can upscale it by separating the channels too, so that's... Well, that's true. Hold on, let's do that. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's save it. Now let's open up Chainer, because I have a specific version of it, or pre-set up little profile to separate the RGB channels, because only one of the channels in the spec map am I going to want to upscale. And then I can chuck it back into a spec map. Sunrise Parabellum, hello. How goes it? Hope you are well. Oh, I probably should have opened up recent. I call it a normal map separator, but you can separate anything with it. Yeah, let's crank this bad boy out. Let's get rid of our original things that are in here. I was looking at a different spec map. So, let's run that. And let's see what we get. Oh, actually, so it looks like, yeah, they end up using the same information in the blue, green, and red channels. And then it's the alpha channel that has the actual information, or at least different information, as far as I can tell. Yeah. It's kind of a nasty spec map. I don't know. I'm not liking it. Yeah, they're all the same. Oh, never mind. A little different there. Okay. Interesting. So that one is different. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty ugly. Pretty nasty. It's just texture. I mean, yeah. Well, now now they don't have the alpha, so like I could upscale each one of them, but I like the information that is here. I don't think is particularly good for upscaling. Like it's not even defined enough that I think the upscaler would. I mean, it could smooth it out a bit. I'm a bit curious. Let's go back for a second. Let's go back. Let me do my original thing as a test. Just let me cook here for a second. I want to test. Is it the specular map that's causing it to look like specifically dog shit? Because everything else is great. Yeah, I can connect the RGB back. I'm not too worried about that. I'll be able to put them back. But let's do that because I want to remove it from the equation for a second. Although I guess I could just tell it not to use it in the fiber file, but we can also do this. So let's see if I break it. I mean, now it just doesn't have any specularity, but it does look better. It doesn't seem like it's using much of a... It doesn't seem like it's using much of a normal map, though. Like, the normal map is better than what is appearing here. I can tell you that much. This seems shittier than it should be. Although... No, I don't think I can do that. So, unfortunately... the height maps and parallax is only for certain MTDs. It's very annoying. In this one, I think they're using specific A17 MTDs. So you can't as easily just tell it to use a height map because the actual shader it's using underlying that does not have the capability for using the height map. Now, why is there a limitation there? I don't know. And then if I do change this MTD to be your more regular one, then it ends up looking fucking weird because they're doing specific things, yada, yada, yada. It's a whole thing. So it weirdly looks better. Although I am curious, what if we go back to this, undo this, and then we just take the... what if we just open this and do a little... Oh, yeah, wrong one. Oops. Oopsie. Oh, I forgot it's a 4K texture. Shit. What if we do a 4K spec map? Wouldn't that be wild? Oh yeah, my computer's like trying to do a... you can change material to PBR and MTD and create red texture. Yeah, the MTD though. That very specific one, the A_17, there's a reason they use that, because I have undone that in certain levels, and I promise you it looks fucking awful, and it completely breaks the look of it. And now, unless you mean just changing the actual spec map to say metalness, add that to the name of it, but the MTD, that is a different, unless you're talking about MTD editor. Are you talking about going into MTD editor and actually changing the setting on one of them? That's another ball game. That's a different thing. I try to stick away from MTD editing, as I am technically using a different MTD from Stade, although I'm pretty sure I could DM them and say, hey, can I just bundle this? Because I've done some edits on top of yours, and yours is from 2018. Is that cool? And I'm pretty sure Stade would be like, dude, I don't give a shit. But yeah, here's all the A17 specific ones. And we have DSBL. We don't need the ALP and all that bullshit. And as far as I know, because then obviously you have blend mode, and then you have the actual lighting type. But yeah, unless you're talking about some other specific thing, but... And then even the PBR one that gets used in Undead Burg, there's not like a specific MTD, special MTD that it's using. It just, in its specular texture, it uses underscore metalness for whatever reason. It doesn't seem to make an actual difference. I could be wrong on that, but I have not noticed a difference by changing that. But it has been a while. So, yes, this was my fun little... okay, let's go to 3S. Let's save it as BC7, because that's what it likes. Material swap in workflow line 01. What? I don't know what workflow line 01 is referring to. Okay, so let's go back to that. Just for funsies. Okay. Nice. Actually, hold on a second. Let me look at 3S. Yeah, it's format 38, so it is correctly set to BC7 in the witchy file. Material swap. Just see on material with spec and without it. Oh, do you mean adding the underscore spec? Interesting. Okay. Well, that's the thing. There's not a specific A17 variant that is underscore spec. That's my only... I mean, because hell, I'd switch them all over to underscore spec if that... Because I know a lot of them will have the underscore spec for a lot of differences. Now, there is A17 ground. And then there's... Yeah, so there's some specific A17 ones that are down here, but none of them have underscore spec in them. And as far as I know, you can't just name something to one that is not in the actual listing here, because then the game will just crash if it tries to look for an MTD that doesn't exist. Oh, there is, yeah, material workflow. Oh, are you talking about turning on material workflow to 1? Is that what you're talking about? Because I am seeing that. That one I haven't really messed with a whole lot, because I haven't noticed like a difference, but let's see, because there's a spec one. Yeah, like this one is, there's ALP and then there's ALP spec. See, that one doesn't even have material workflow. I was just thinking to myself, hey, now is FromSoftware streaming right now? And lo and behold, what do you know? That's true. Yeah, I try to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around 2 p.m. Where's another one with spec on it? Yes, 0 and 1 is just change material system. Yeah, okay, interesting. Interesting. I'll admit that's. I mean, I've seen it before, but I've always been like, it doesn't seem because it's always one. Love your content, Mr. Surf. Thank you. It's very nice. I never thought people would enjoy this kind of content, to be honest. There's more people that I'm like, okay, interesting. It's something. It's something. I'm trying to find a material that has spec right next to it, and then one that doesn't, just to see. Oh, there's one that's underscore fix specifically. Really? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, this one doesn't even have the entry for that. And then this one adds material workflow. So if floor material use 1, it's already spec. Yeah, okay. Got it. And I think it is. Because it's the A17 M underscore 4stone DSBL. Oh, no, it's not. Oh. Hold on. I was on the wrong one. Yeah, so let's just check if, because it's the A17. Yeah, so it's already material workflow 1. Got it. Interesting. So it's already using spec. Nice. Well, actually, that reminds me. Let's go down to the other ones then. Let's go down to the more regular ones. To the MD and DBH, because I'm actually curious. Oh, yeah, so those are not set to PBR. But they don't even have the entry for it. So how do you... How do you even add that? I've never been able to, like, add your own manual line here, right? Yeah, I'm not sure that you can in the specific MTDs, and you can't, like, make your own MTD. So really it's just switching it to one that is the material workflow, right? Which, actually, that is interesting. Let's check if maybe that's why I was noticing a difference. No, even this one isn't material workflow. Really? Interesting. So you need to change it to 0 to use PBR. Oh, so you mean... Wait, I thought you said 1 was PBR. So I need to undo it on this specific one? So set this to 0. Oh, and this one also added in spec slot number 1. Or add new MTD file in folder. Huh. Huh. Interesting. I feel if I turn that to 0, though, won't that just... Oh yeah, I didn't test my new spec map that is kind of shitty, but it was just for a fun test. Just to see how it would cope with it. Presumably poorly. Or add a new MTD file. Oh, got it, with Witchy. So inside the... Interesting. So it just directly takes the color of whatever the spec map is instead of... Right. So it's not even understanding what that means. It's just going, it's purple. But it's not understanding that usually it's interpreting the purple to mean a certain level of specularity. Interesting. That's weird. That is weird. Well, just for funsies. Yeah, like, alright. I'll save it. Okay. Huh. Weird. Why would they just randomly... Damn. Oh, I have to restart the whole game. I forgot. For MTD changes, you have to restart the game. Specularity can be boosted by changing alpha. Yeah. Yeah, because with the way that they were doing it. Just for funsies, I'm going to reload the game, because I know that's what you have to do for an MTD change like that. Found that out the hard way. Sure, this is the most interesting content anyone has ever watched. Magpie and I randomly talking about specularity. That's good to know about the material workflow, though. That's interesting. That's only on certain MTDs, I guess. Ow, damn it. The bones decals in the room before the Four Kings are golden looking. Yeah, I improved them. They were standing out less, but I still don't. I think I need to look at their MTD setting as to like why the fuck are they standing out like that. Okay, well that didn't do anything. Interesting. Let's put that bitch back. Okay. I guess I'll just switch it to a different MTD. Just for fun. Okay, let's close the game again. And then launch the game again. Because I put it back to default. So I think it's this one. Yeah. Let's go back into MTD editor because I think there's yeah, so there's not like an M10 DSB. Basically, the default MDB includes the specular. They just don't make it as like its own separate thing, which does make sense. Yeah, so MDBL does include the specular. So, just for funsies, we will change that MTD, and it will break the game. But yeah, I need to adjust the alpha. I just finished the Four Kings Soul level 1 without pyromancy. Jeesh. That's nutty. I was getting wrecked on whatever fucking level I am and having, you know, whatever else I was having. Oh, shit. Oh, it didn't break it. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I'm used to switching off of the materials-specific ones. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. It's, I mean, obviously it's too reflective now. Oh yeah, it's nice, nice. Huh. Well, fuck me then. That's nice. Too reflective now. I'm a little surprised. Usually the specific MTD stuff, when it's map specific, I guess I'm used to the depths where they have a very specific one that they use for those, and if you ever don't use that, it totally royally fucks up. So that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Weird. Well then well now I know how to fix the chapel floor. That's pretty sick. I'll just switch that over to the other MTD. What was I doing? What was I doing? Yeah, spec map. Yeah, spec map is not ideal. Not ideal. I need to go back to this, and then we will do a little color changing. Oh, I forgot that I need to resize it down to 25%, because I don't need the spec map being 4K. That doesn't benefit me much. Well, first thing is I need to really recolor it to red as a starting point. Oh yeah, I forgot that spacing, tolerance. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't really. That's crazy on Four Kings Soul level 1. Oof. Oof. That's just tough. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could just... Yeah, you kind of have to do color changing. That's the only way that, like, it seems to... Oh, hardness. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we switch over to this, and we will switch... No. Ah, shit, my ass, okay. No, a little bit more than that. Yes. Switch these portions to be a little shiny. Just a little bit. It's kind of a busted spec map, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun, guys. It'll be fun. Let's see how it looks. In depth, some models use 1 and 0 with 1 texture, so now you understand. Jesus Christ, it's so annoying. This game is held together with duct tape. When do you more or less expect the 1.0 of the mod? Oh, not 2025. I think, I don't know. I think it's sort of a moving target because it's really just whatever I decide to be 1.0, right? At the end of the day, like every area has been touched. There's upgrades everywhere. I think it's a semantic type of thing because the improvements, I guess that's the development of this mod has been consistently like a ever-changing scope because I learned to do something new. And that was like, oh shit, okay, well now let me go through here, let me upgrade this. And I'm constantly learning new things that I can improve the game with. So like it's hard for me to specifically go, well now I won't learn anymore and I'll finish it. But then I could work on it after. So I think like a 1.0 is just whenever I'm comfortable enough calling it a 1.0. But there's no like set in stone thing. Like I think it's a semantic thing. Right now I think it's good enough that anybody should be doing a playthrough on it for sure. I think it easily fits in that, right? And it's been to that level for quite a while. I'll have to admit I don't understand why my Firelink cutscene just recently kind of got a little fucked. Like it's still perfectly fine. It's not like broken. Like you can see all the map pieces. It's not nearly as broken as it used to be months and months ago. But it's kind of weird. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. My understanding of how the game operates is so much better than it was. And for me to go, damn, I don't know why that happened. That's a bit worrying. I don't like that. So, I don't know. That's why I'm kind of moving towards 1.0 slowly of updating the numbers. But once again, it's all like just semantic because I could just do 96.1, 96.2, 96, and it just doesn't have much meaning, I don't think, anymore. Okay, we got a little bit of specularity. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. There's just a little bit of specularity on certain areas. That's what I want it to be. I don't want it to just be like Vaseline spilled on the floor, right? Nice. Oh, get out of town. So actually, the fact that I'm using the other MTD means that I could actually create a height map. I can make a height map of it. Really? Really? Yeah, I think for most people, 1.0 would be when the game is fully playable. I also don't understand how it gives Banks the cutscenes. Yeah, I mean, so I can at least show what I do know. I don't know where that's being controlled as far as like where the game is telling the cutscene to use Lightbank 59. I don't know where the game is doing that. I'm assuming that's in the event scripting. But what you can do at least is like for M10, all your cutscenes are listed down here. And so like your entry into Firelink is the scene, and you can see it's 10:02, which is the code for the map. So you know that it's Firelink versus 10:01 for Undead Berg related stuff. And you have 225, and then it has its own light bank. So what you can do is just literally delete it and then copy your main light bank that you're using in that map, which is ID of 20. So you can just copy that. And then you basically just go and then you rename it back to what it was before, but now it'll have the changed settings. Oh, this is actually the unmodded DSR. Well, I don't want to save this. Oh, you can't even find it in the events? Fuck. I've been wondering that too. Like, I've just always assumed that they were hiding in the event scripting. I think it's in the Remo files. Like, there's got to be some way they're telling the game that, like, and I'm okay altering this sort of bullshit. Right? Like, fucking whatever, man. I'll do it. I don't care. I don't like it. Oh, I need to change all of these. Fuck. Let me do that. Let me do that while I'm here. DS Map Studio. Let me just change it all to 20. Keep the development going forever. I mean, honestly, I think it's just going to keep going, but it is fully playable. The game has been fully playable for a while. Oh, they look like Havoc files? Son of a bitch. God damn it. Come on, FromSoft. Yeah, like it's been fully playable for a long time. So I would, maybe I should be clearer about that. I guess I haven't really like openly said that, but like it totally is. So I should probably post that on Twitter. Hey, by the way, it's been fully playable for months and months. Like nothing is game breaking. I've always been. I mean, I would like to say I've always been careful of that. I have made fuck ups, but like the game has been in a stable enough, or the mod has. M10 Light Bank. Yeah, let's delete this shit. Basically, I'm going to replace all the 1002 shit. Just for fun, just to make sure. Really? 60. I think there was another one. Yeah. Is there this one? Yeah, which was originally that. Wait. Is that one right? Map 2. Shit. Aha. Got it. Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't copying ones that didn't exist prior. Okay, so 62. Okay, Poly G. Oh, that one was already empty. Right. That's true. Okay. And then we have this one, which is PV2 character all. Very nice. Also, the Remo codes, unfortunately, don't like one-to-one line up. Like with what they say the code is supposed to be for when you leave Undead Asylum, like that code that's in the params, there's no code that matches what they say the code should be in the Excel document where they documented that, which is great, which like I really appreciate them doing that, but like none of them actually match up to it. So it's kind of like, well, I fucking better just, I don't know, play around in the dark until I find out which one that is, because I've edited it before, but I just don't remember which one it is. So let's save that one. And then we'll apply that next time. I was going to make a height map, which this surface is pretty flat, so I don't think you really need to make a height map, but I think it'd be fun just to try it. Just for funsies, Maybe you could do like a 1.0 patch so that more people play it, keep updating it from there. I mean, yeah, I do wonder if I just call it 1.0 and then say, hey, I'm still working on it. That's true. Because it's all semantic, right? I think people do see that it's not 1.0 and they just assume it's not playable. That's true. I hadn't thought about that. Because it's been playable for so long now. That's true. There's just like little things of like cutscenes that are like I've made improvements to most of the cutscenes, and they look better. And figuring that out was a fucking nightmare. It's stupid. So let's go to M17. Also, I got to pee and I got to make coffee. It's the classic thing that happens like halfway through the stream. Every fucking time. So let's make a height map. Let's crank out a goddamn height map. Oh, yeah, that's right. Shit. Okay. Let's make this into a PNG. There we go. Oh, no, is that going to be 4K? Fuck my ass. Shit. Sorry, YouTube. Let's size this down. I don't need it to be 4K for a height map. Later, I'm very sorry. I know I'm an IO issue. I'm sorry, dog. I didn't mean to load up a 4K file on you. That was rude. Let me tell you, later did not enjoy that file. Yeah, let's load a normal size file now. That sounds like a better idea. I'm really bad with having to pee and then like not getting up and just taking care of it, even though it would take like 5 seconds. I'm always like, all right, one more thing. Let me work on one more thing. Crusher1122. Let's say Crusher. Hey, what's up, big dog? I am just kind of jamming, making a hype map, working on Duke's Archives. I was gonna kill Seath, but then that never happened. Hey, later, you're opening up a fucking 1K resolution. Oh, shit, did I not save it? Wait, it didn't save it. You bitch ass. Paint.net. What? Hold on. Paint.net, I very clearly told you to save that shit as 1K resolution. What are you doing? What are you... Oh, now it is. Okay, well, fuck you. That was weird. I asked you to do it politely, and they did not. Let's see what the height map looks like. Oh my god, I really gotta go to the bathroom. This is bad. Okay, screw it. Look at a height map for a while. Or no, let's screw it. Let's log in. I'll make coffee. It'll be a whole thing. And I'll put the thing on the screen that says I'm coming back. You can look at these beautiful lights up here. These nice little point lights accentuating the normal map on these walls. And I will click on OBS and then put coffee break on the screen. So I will be back. If anyone in chat asked, I will be back. Real fast. Maybe like 10 minutes. Or less. Wait, but you already changed mtds to another file when swap db to dh. I passed my exam today, so I have 1 int and 99 luck. Nice. I mean, I did change the mtds. I changed it to db, and then dbh is the one I'm going to be going to have bump mapping and a height map. The other one did not have height map functionality in the DSBL one. Yes. We will be switching to DBHL. It'll be very nice, very cool. I ended up getting a soda. Big news, I know. It's crazy. Let me reload the chat. And oh, where's my... Yeah, there's my profile. Let me go to my profile. Okay. Aha. Chat is back. Baby. Hello, everyone. Sorry I was gone. I know it was a terrible, terrible little break there. Okay. All right. Let's crank out a... Oh, hold on one second. Let me go to M17 tone map bank. What's up, Magpie? I'm back. Yeah, okay. 0.45. Huh. Seems a bit dark to me. Let's open up. Do I have my unmodded? Yes, good. What do they have it at? Oh, Jesus Christ, they have it at 0.07? What the fuck? What is going on down here? Let's open up Duke's archives. I think I have the... I must have some shit wrong, because it just feels dark in there. So let's go check what the... let me get rid of this dumbass fucking mountain. Let me make this not render. Thank you. Yeah, it is set to the light ID of 2, I figured. Had to make sure. Yeah, what the fuck's going on over here? What do I got wrong? 17 light bank number 2. We have 220. Oh, am I not really oh wow, the specular is way higher. That's weird. Okay, interesting. And my diffuse setting is higher. Okay, interesting. That's set at 10. That's at 30. Okay, well that's all good. What about my light scattering? Is that fucked up? That's probably fucked up, right? No, that is identical. What the fuck? Okay, fog bank. We got any fog bank shenanigans going on here? No, we do not. Tone correct? We got any tone correct shenanigans? What are we working with here? What do we got? 1.25, 1.2, and then, oh, okay, so I can lower my saturation back down to 1. Well, that's something. Did you try Smithbox instead of DSMap? I thought I did, and then I didn't notice a huge difference. I guess I wasn't, I don't even remember what I was looking for. What does it show that DS Map Studio doesn't show? Also, is it safe to, like... I don't want to fuck up my project at all. and I'm like built on DS Map Studio 1.10. I'm like, I can't fuck with that. So I'm a little curious. Okay, everything is the same. So that's weird. I don't know why suddenly it's fucky. Huh. Okay, well, I can well yeah, let me go back to the light bank, I guess. I'll just, you know, lift it up a little bit, you know. Okay. Let's go 400. I'll put the specular down because that was definitely too high. I'm glad I saw that. I didn't get any of the technical jargon. That's fair. What I read about readable code, I guess reading zeros and ones in succession isn't viable. That's true. That's true. Yeah, luckily we're many levels above binary. Thankfully. So that's the thing. People are, I think, like my brother was super surprised. He was like, oh yeah, you're doing a lot of coding, right? I'm like, none. And he was like, oh, that's wild. For example, the starting cell. Oh, see, that's weird. My starting cell shows up now in the regular DS Map Studio. They fixed that. Like if I load it up, and this is the unmodded version, so not even with any of my changes or anything, I think the starting cell shows up. I don't think I did anything to fix that. Yeah, see, it shows up. They fixed that part of DS Map Studio, but maybe they're... Oh, do you not have 1.10? Pretty cool version. Although, oh yeah, there still is that other version that like renders the specular and different things in DS Map Studio. There's a specific like spin-off version. I think Altimore showed me that, and I forgot to compile that again. Yeah, I know. It shows up. It had something to do with the fiber, but they changed the way that it like handles the fiber. But yeah, I don't. Unless I did some weird shit, I don't know. This is the unmodded project though, so like that's the default fiber file. And then even the other ones that didn't show up for me, they show up. Like the Duke's Archives place had that one that doesn't show up, but I think it does. Let's go into Duke's Archives, because there's one. It's that middle section. It's not that. I think it's on this side. Yeah, it's this part. Yeah, see, it shows up now. Yeah, this part was usually invisible for the longest time. But yeah, it works. Unless there's some sort of caching system with DS Map Studio that even in an unmodded one, it somehow has stored a fix for that. Like, oh, you didn't use 1.10? Yeah. Install 1.10. It has the fix for that. I'm assuming that's how that had to work, because I'm pretty sure that's when it happened. Because I reported it directly to them, and then they were like, oh hey, here, we know what the issue is. We'll fix it. So I figured that's what was part of the newer version. Okay, well I upped the imdiff setting. So let's copy that over. And let's see if we notice anything in game, because it still seems too dark, but the tone mapping is already better, or higher luminance than what the unmodded game was. So like, I don't know why it's darker. I don't know. Like offhand, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, I've had really good luck with 1.10 or 1.10. Like it's been great, very stable, honestly. Okay, well now we're back in game. This is all about Dark Souls Remastered, right? So, oh yeah, now that's brighter. Huh? I don't know. That's fucking bizarre. I mean, admittedly, I don't think this is a good candidate actually for parallax occlusion mapping, because it's very like narrow, or like It's I think it's obviously like meant to be flat-ish, so it's not actually really a good candidate for that. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy 1.10. Yeah, that normal map looks really good. It's weird, the floor one just doesn't seem like it's, I don't know, the normal map is pretty like blah. Let's see, because I did have a normal map that I made that is in a .back file. Yes. Oh no. Oh, did I put that back? Wait, did I? Damn it. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Oh. Oh, I did. Oh, that's right. I upscaled it. Yes. But let's go to the one that I generated. That's the real question here. So let's just rename it. Actually, I don't know if that'll work. We're going to test it out because I could just dump the file somewhere else, but I don't want to overwrite the one I already have. Although I guess that's fine. Wow, that actually worked. Okay. That did actually work. So this is the normal map I made. And I'm like, yeah, I don't. We'll test it, okay? We'll test it. Does it look better? Because good, I have a backup PNG. That's nice. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, also, how's my player lantern looking? How we doing? How we doing on the player lantern? Because I think it should be using lantern of 2. Yes. What does the player lantern look like? Point light 2. Oh, that's actually a pretty good player lantern. Let me just check with unmodded DSR. Oh, it's actually the unmodded one. Interesting, because I don't think it was that strong. I'm trying to remember now. If I have the starting one. Floor 3, and yeah, we're gonna test my generated normal map that I went back to the original one and upscaled. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. For science. Because this floor is more of a situation where a good normal map would be ideal. Now, I do wonder if it's actually not listening to my normal map. Do I notice a difference? It still feels like it's not normal mapping a whole lot. Yeah, I think that does look a little different. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's roll with that. Oh, sorry, it's been playing music for you guys the whole time. That's my bad. I love how it's like snake colored. Oh, real quick. I keep saying real quick, and then it just devolves into a whole side project. Like I'm not making much progress in the actual game itself, but I guess that's probably not even what you guys are here for anyway. So that checks out. Okay. Let's see. Object. Oh, excuse me. Let's go to 7404 because I don't think I've actually touched these textures. Oh God. You wonder if the textures are stored in the file here. It's pretty small, so I would bet that it's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay. What is the name of the texture? Please and thank you. Oh, it's M17 alarm? Well, no wonder I didn't upscale it. I didn't know that it was called fucking alarm. Interesting. And it... Oh, that's weird. Okay. Got it. Let me go back to that. We enjoyed the Serenade of Cthulhu. Yeah, that's fair. Let's go to M17. So it's alarm. Wouldn't have guessed. Yeah, here it is. That's crazy. Oh, it does say I've adjusted it at some point. Interesting. Okay. Where's that alarm? It's at the top. No shit. Oh, I think I've already upscaled this. Oh. Oh, yeah, here's a good thing that the trivia taught me. It's a pretty like quick little hack to make your normal maps generally look a little bit better. It's pretty cool. Me doth believe the squid things are actually abducted women. Are pretty creative. Yeah, because you can hear them crying, right? Yeah, if you actually mess with the RGB channels, like you can actually make it a little more vibrant, and it gives it a little bit more depth to it. Oh my god, look at that. That was so much better. Holy shit. Nice little hack there. It does sometimes it goes too far, so you can't use it for everything, but commonly it's a pretty good technique for boosting normal maps without really boosting their resolution. You're just kind of boosting the luminance. You have Photoshop? I do. She gave me a method to get it. Totally legal. Is it possible to create save slots for character creator? Do you mean like how Elden Ring does it, where you can like save a preset that you had made customizations, I'm assuming? I'm not sure. I would assume that's possible. I think the bigger problem you'd have is like, how do you, yeah, like Elden Ring. Okay, yeah, because that is a cool feature. Although, admittedly, I've not used it because I suck at character creators, so it's never been my bag, you know. But yeah, that's an interesting idea. I think, as far as I've learned with Dark Souls modding, is that nothing is impossible. It's just the will to do it. I'm not sure how you would do the user interface portion. I think that would be a bigger. I'm not sure how the event scripting works for like how to bring up certain menus, but I can't imagine it would be impossible with people more talented than me out there, vastly more talented than me. Like Grim, Jesus Christ, that guy can do anything he wants. Genuinely, unbelievable talent. And use chainer to separate texture layers. Yeah, okay, you chill out, Magpie. Chill out. I know I can do all of that through Photoshop, but Photoshop, you gotta admit, is like climbing up a goddamn brick wall. Jesus Christ. Chainer, like, I love the way that it visualizes the separations of the channels. And yes, I know the channels are right there. You can click on a tab and do a whole thing, but I found it to be pretty fucking wonky. I don't know. I probably will just start doing it in Photoshop. Don't judge me, okay? Chainer's cool, and I like launching the program, and it's cool, okay? Get off my back. I got shit on for not having Photoshop for so long. Now I get it. And then you can probably take a doctorate. Honestly, Photoshop is utterly ridiculous. Yeah, that normal map does look better now. Nice. Yeah, Photoshop is bananas. It's really cool, though, but like, oh no. I forgot I didn't change this floor. Oops. Oopsie. I forgot I only changed the MTD for one of them. Oops. Yoinks. Okay. That's a big bug. That's a big bug. That's a big bug. That's not a good bug. Bad bug. Easy to fix bug, though. Oh, 2202, and that was 2201. Okay, let's crack open 2201. Okay, I think it. Oh wow, I think it mirrors the other one pretty well here. No, that's stairs. Shit. Wall relief. Shit. Oh, floor 03. Here we go. Here we go, big dog. Oh, look at that. once again, although they turned off bump mapping for books, I'll turn it on for fun because like they're fucking books, man. I don't know. Bump map the shit out of books. I don't give a goddamn shit. Not one single solitary goddamn shit. Okay. There you go. Okay, what's the other fiver I need to edit? Because I'm pretty sure there's this fucking room, which is 20. Yeah, okay. 20. Oh, no. 2202 is the other one I have open. Oh, okay, we're good on that one then. Okay, so that's this whole room. Well, that's pretty sick. Up 2211. Let's open that one. Fix that as well. Now that I fucked with the specular shit. Oh, let's turn that on as well. It's actually good we're going through these because there's some bump mapping that's turned off anyway. So always good to turn it back on. 2215. Okay, let's click onto that motherfucker. Because I don't think this texture is used outside of this big Thunderdome. I don't think. Very well could be wrong on that. Okay. Interesting. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, 2214. Okay, let's crank that open. A lot of cranking going on. A lot of cranking going on. And I know that sounds bad. Sometimes you gotta crank. Christmas with the cranks, okay? Yeah. Oh, shit my ass. Damn it. Okay. Sorry, YouTube. Once again, sorry, YouTube. Can blame Andy Cortez. He got me started on saying shit my ass. It's very effective. It feels very gratifying to say it, as vulgar as it is. Okay, there we go. Save. Nice, nice. Oh my god, how many of these are there? It'd be nice if I could do like a bulk material change on anything that's using this texture. It'd be real nice if there's some sort of functionality for that. But there is not. Sorry to report that there is not. 2211. Oh, I edited that today. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, then that counts. Sick. Oh, yes. Oh, God, I have to change every single thing that uses the chapel floor. Oh, fuck me. Damn it. That sucks, Dookie. That's big. That's big Dookie energy right there. That's not great. Okay. Let's load back in the game here. Pretty sure my chat stopped working because it is legally required to stop working. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh yeah, player lantern's actually pretty okay. Nice. So I got the key. Let's head up. Damn it. Are you telling me I didn't... Which one did I miss? Shit. I guess I can look. So I did 2215, 14, 13, 12, 11. Damn it, is it 2210? Is there a 2210 around here? Oh shit, this one has bump mapping turned off for... Hey, it turned off bump mapping on a fucking wall? No, we do not. Oh my god, check this shit out. Just replace the material in the folder with any... and change the name to the original. Just change the material in the folder. Yeah, but what if I don't want to make a wide sweeping change? Look at this. All of this, they had bump mapping turned off. Unbelievable. Oh, this one is like the whole spiral. What the freak? Oh my god. This shit is nutty. Yeah, oh. Oh, that's the chapel floor too. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's this texture? Which is chapel floor 2. Wait, that isn't chapel floor 2. Those don't have chapel floor 2. Okay, well, I mean, fuck, I'll save it, but I don't know. Weird. Let me log back in. Okay. That's the real thing to test. Did I fix the other ones? Oh, I forgot I have... Oh, no, I didn't. Damn it. Why it no work? I meant to change that. I turned motion blur on for a second, and then I forgot that I turned it on. You'll essentially just replace the material in all the models that used it instead of changing every model. Just replace the material in the folder with anyone with 0. Got it, kind of, maybe, potentially. Are you talking about cracking open the actual, like, MTD itself? That's what I'm curious about. Is that what you're talking about? I feel like you're talking about that. Yeah, okay. So basically, you just crack into this bad boy and then rename it. I gotcha. Although if I change that material, it's going to fuck up anywhere else that's using that. If I were to change this... That's my thing, is if I change that original material that it was using, which was the A underscore 17 underscore you know what I mean. Yeah, the A17 M4 stone DSB L. So if I delete that, copy the one that I'm moving the MTD to anyway, and rename it to this, won't that break anything else that's using that name? Like if it's using a spec map that's not what I want it to be, now don't I have to go back and change all those spec maps? If they're using the new MTD that I make here, like I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I mean, I'll fucking try it. I don't. That's fine. Like, because I can just, make a copy. Like that's not a big deal. And then if we delete that, and then go down to the one I was switching it to anyway. Curious. Try it. It may add problems. That's what I'm thinking. Just judging by like how it would be working, yeah, I would assume it will break all the spec maps of anything else that's actually using this, in theory. So, but I can always just revert it. So I'm okay with that. So let's do that. Oh yeah, actually I got a copy here. I can just copy the that portion of it. Okay. Yes. Okay, there we go. We'll see if we break the game. Could happen. Okay, so witchy BND. And it should create a new backup. No, it did not. That's fine. I know where the backup is. I can. It stays MTD at this point, so that's fine. Okay, so 416. We now need to exit out of the game. And let's see how many spec maps we can fucking break. That's what we're going to do. I like your thinking. That's the smarter way of doing it. I agree with that. And yeah, that's a smarter way of doing it. Like, I could do the same thing if I... No, maybe. Like if I renamed the DB1 to DBH, so that way, instead of having to change each thing individually, but then again, you still have to add the height map manually, like, to the Fiverr. So that part, maybe not as much. But for this, I get your thinking. I'm understanding it. Uh-oh. It broke a lot of stuff. Shit. Okay. Let's go back. Fuck. And it didn't even fix the floor. Damn it. Well, shit. That sucks. Alright. DSR shader overhaul. Aha. Now let's copy the whole goddamn thing. I don't care. Yeah, okay. We're back. We're back, baby. Yeah, I just ended up breaking everything. Okay, weird. Don't know why that surface is still being fucky. Oh. I think I know why. It's really going to be fucking weird. But I think, remember when we were talking about how it has two spec maps? There's one in the 9999 folder, and then there's one in the 0000 folder. I think it must be pulling that other spec map. Maybe. No, but then it's showing up red, so that... Well, wait, let me run back down there. Does that look fucked up there? Like, how? Or did I just miss one? I don't know. Weird. No, this floor looks fine. Yeah, that fixed it. So, like, what surface is going on over here? Because the interesting thing is when you're looking at the Fiverr file of this, which is 2210, these are the areas we're talking about. And yet they think that it's M17 Chapel Floor 02, but it is not. Also, none of these are using light maps, which is weird. They don't have the L on any of them, which is bizarre. I don't know why. All right, well, I'll save it as that. I'll just change those to a different MTD. I don't know why it's loading the other texture. Oh, even that didn't fucking work. What is happening? What the fuck? Okay, video game. What do we got going here? What are we doing? I don't get it, okay? I don't get it. So wait. So 2210 is like this... Oh, that's 22... Wait, where the fuck is... The 2210 was supposed to be this fucking room. Wait. What in the absolute shit is 2210? Let me select it manually, because it said it's supposed to... Wait, 2210 doesn't even exist. What is happening? What is going on? What the fuck? What is happening? 2210, it's not even listed. Okay. All right. FromSoft, what do we got going here, dog? What are we doing? This is interesting. I've never noticed this. Okay. Hold on. They have like a jumbo map piece that is either not being used because it's not listed. Well, let's check in my game real quick. I mean, because I'll generate it because I know it's there now. I'm a bit curious. What is happening? Let's go to map piece. And there is no 2210. Interesting. Okay, well, let's fly there real quick. Because now I want to fucking make 2210. Stupid bitch ass fucking mountain. Okay. Let's copy this and then call. Damn it. Fucking mountains again? Shit. Okay, 2210 is supposed to be there. Wait. Or. Oh. Oh, I did the wrong one. Okay, hold on. I did the wrong one. Chat, don't worry about it. I did the wrong one. Fuck. I did the wrong one. It looked like 2210. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, okay? You don't know my story. Whoa. It's an alternate. What the fuck? It's an alternate that uses the chapel floor. What the freak? What the fuck? Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, where? Damn it. Oh. Damn it. When did I delete my 2210? God fucking damn it. Yeah, there's a whole backup one. That's weird, bro. What the hell? Oh, this is cool. I'll fucking use this. This is like just a hidden little backup. Nice. Whoa. We're figuring out weird shit today. FromSoft, what are we doing? And also the collision should work perfectly still. Because it looks like it's identical. We have a fucking alternate stairway. That's so cool. Alright. I think that should work with the same draw groups. Probably. Oh, this will make for a cool video. Hey, did y'all know that there's a backup staircase that they didn't end up using for fucking reasons? Like, I don't know why would you separate it into different map pieces when you already had a... Oh, actually at the top of this it's probably going to be a fucking issue, but let's see. Oh, it doesn't look great. It is not lit correctly at all. Oh, because it's not using a light map. Hold on. Hold on here, guys. Hold on. Oh, there is no light map for it. That's... Yeah. Damn. There is no light map for it. Or, well... Yeah, there is no light map. Fuck. And it didn't even have a... None of them even have a slot for a light map. Damn. Shit. That sucks. Yeah. It looks interesting, though. I could... I might be able to make it work. It just looks really bad. I'd have to use its own light ID. Because I want to use it. Because I think it looks really cool. I want to use it. Yeah, what the freak? Like, what were they doing? I don't know why they just decided to get rid of this. Had they just made a light map for it, it'd be fucking cool. Well, first thing is I might be able to shadow cast with it. I think it might look really weird, though. But it might not be terribly noticeable. Let me shadow cast. Let's cook here a little bit. because there's other stuff I can do to like make it try to like fit in. But since I don't have a light map, I need to be applying something to it because it looks real bad. Wow, we figured out a little. Now, of course, they had given me a list of unused map pieces, so it would have been on there, but like I never thought to. Yeah, it's wow. The light map is doing a lot of work here. Jesus Christ! I'll just make a new light ID. Oh, the collision doesn't actually match up perfectly. That's funny. Yeah, they had little pillar, like little bottom parts. Interesting. This lines up. It also has like no specular at all. Oh no, it does. It does have specular. Oh nice. Better put on another pot of coffee. Looks like you're gonna be like, God damn it. Is this one of the alpha models? It might be. Yeah, it's weird. It has the like fencing, but yeah, it. I mean, I can obviously edit the collisions. That's not as much the problem. I can technically make it work. Oh, they also stretched the tile here. Interesting. Weird. That's cool though. I wonder why they got rid of this. Oh, you missed something cool. So we found this entire staircase, this entire thing that's incorrectly lit right now, is a map piece that went unused. It was not in the game. I mean, it was in the game, it was in the files, but it went unused. It's this cute, look at these tiny little bricks. They use that same wall white texture. And this entire map piece was in the game, and it's only because we were looking at the Fiverr files. But yeah, it's this giant map piece where if we actually, let's go out here. So by default, I think I can. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let me put the original staircase back. And then if we get rid of 2010, so this is the original staircase, which is actually like 5 different pieces. This is the actual one that made it in the game. But weirdly enough, they had a whole backup one that, oh, it added pillars. No way. Or no, oh, the other one had pillars too. It's more noticeable. So for whatever reason, they could be a rough collision model. I mean, I mean, they textured it. They had an MTD set up for it, or I mean, they had the Fiverr file set to. So I don't know, but they never generated a light map for it, which is interesting. So, well, actually, hold on. Let's actually check that, because it didn't call for a light map, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a light map in there. If we actually look at the light map textures, is there a 2210? That's the question here. Okay, that goes up to 2044. Okay. Damn, there's not. Nope. Show this model to the author of Demastered? That's true, actually. I think, yeah, Great Graham Cracker would be like, God damn it. It's more blocky. So it actually would fit the aesthetic better. And it also included this fucking room up here. Oh, get out of town. Look at this. The original archway was more of a like an arrowhead shape. And then they moved to this more arch style. But check it out. It actually matches up to the actual arch on the inside of the room. And now the more current one doesn't match up to that anymore. That's actually super strange because, yeah, the archways are all more angular like this. The only one that's rounded, I guess, is this one for reasons. Really? Oh, that's going to make an interesting little video. I got to show, I'm sure Illusory Wall is aware of this, but it's very cool. I'll have to show Illusory Wall. Be like, hey dog, You've probably already made a video about this, because that's usually what happens. Every time I say something, they go, hey, did you see the illusory wall video? And I'm like, damn it. Son of a bitch. Huh. Well, that is just really fucking strange. Huh. Alright. You nerds just keep ganging up on each other? That's true. That's true. No, I actually don't remember him talking about nice. Yeah, I'll have to DM him and say, hey, dude, what the fuck's going on? Maybe you make a video about that. People love that. I don't know if it's probably not enough to make a whole video about, but it's cool. It's a small little thing, you know. Well, okay. Interesting. I don't know what I was doing. The only thing weird of this place mentioned was the jailed door. Yeah, the classic, jail door floating. Very odd. Okay, so let's put that on the back burner for the second. Yeah. So I don't actually understand why the floors are still showing up incorrectly. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I have fixed the thing that fixed the other floors, so you know, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, game? What are you doing? Is it like 2214, for instance? Well, let me pick the one that's nearest, because they all look the same. So let's pick this one here is 20. Oh, I think I fixed 2217. Shit. Oh, maybe that's just the problem? Maybe. It might be that. It might be just as simple as that. I just didn't fix all of them yet. That could add up. Then 2216. The problem is the material. I know. I just thought I had already fixed all of them because I had gone through, but it looks like I did miss some. I did miss some. And I guess I assumed when I was running through them that, yeah, so that was 17. Okay. Well, now they should be fixed. Trying to get some good screenshots here before I get rid of it. Yoink. Get another one. Very weird. Tremendously weird. Staircase, hidden staircase. Okay. We're back, baby. Okay, it's just I hadn't fixed. I just hadn't fixed those. Well, duly noted. That's great. That's fantastic. We love to see it. Oh, I got the key. Oh, shit. I don't like you guys, and I have never liked you guys, so I'm going to go this way. I don't want your business at all. Yeah, that's interesting. That staircase lines up better with the little wall here, that little portion. And then everything else is like fucking books. Nice. Oh, we got a bonfire. Oh my god, that wall looks so good. Ugh, Pro normal mapping right there. Although I might upscale that normal map. So I think I can do that without causing too many issues. Oh my god, look. They're misusing the bricks. Oh god, the UV mapping. That's rough. The streets are talking, and that's a rough situation right there. Yeah, it's interesting because once you get up here, it matches. That's what the staircase was this chapel floor. Oh, that door's looking real good though. Be nice if you added a new material with the name of the original plus underscore FSS. You created a new material with the original. Oh, do you mean just packing the material folder with one that's underscore FSS? Yeah. And then just storing it to that, I guess. Ugh. Fucking wall, man. It looks so good. The trees don't look great, but... Oh, bitch ass. Gotcha. Oh, shit. Oh my god, how have you survived? Oh, no, you didn't. You're fighting for your fucking life out here. That's crazy. That is unbelievable, good sir. Truly unbelievable. Alright. Alright. You add a new material, apply it to the floor. You can understand what you changed later. Yeah, that's true. It's a good idea. That was a good idea. Oh yeah, I need to get back to the... I love the running attack, flattening them. It's so nice. So nice, you have no idea. So nice. Okay, don't mess... That's my fault. I ran directly into that. That's no one else's fault except for my own. I did not mean to use humanity, but I did, so that happened. I think I turn it. Oh, you bitch ass. Bitch ass. And I think I run up here, smacky-doo, and I think I head this way. I've usually gotten this place down on lock. Maybe. Yeah, that is how you do it. Very nice. Oh yeah, I got Estus Flask again. You love to see it. How fucking dare you? Okay. Alright. Well, ow. Ow. Oh, shit my ass. I fucking ran out of... Yoink. Here we go, baby. Okay, you aren't gonna get me on this one. Woo! And my hands are now officially destroyed, and I love to... Oh, I already had the shortcut. Interesting. Weirdly, this room doesn't look as good as the other room. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I did this in my mod. My file started with MGP to sort of... and to sign that I changed them. Yeah, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. Yeah, this room looks worse than the other room. It's weird. I think I'm using a different light ID, maybe. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Oh man, I found more shit to fix. Look at that. Look at that nasty little flap over there. Ugh. It's so disgusting. Oh shit. Okay. Hey, let me sit at the bonfire. Thank you. Okay, actually I'm tired, so I'm gonna end the stream here so that way I can DM Illusory Wall and then take a nap. I want to take a nap. It's gonna be great. I appreciate you watching. And the VOD is up. If you missed part of it, you can watch it immediately. It'll be very cool and very cash money. Like, comment, subscribe, all the fun things, you know. I'll see you on Monday, or I'll probably post a video. And then you'll see me after the fact. So, have a good day, have fun, live long and prosper.